Alright, so hello everyone. This is a short video about me doing the crystal fight on Dragon Eclipse. I mean, not the fight, it's more like the leaderboard part on Dragon Eclipse, using this combo of Lear, well, the evolved version, Pinequeak and Emberling. I'm redoing this because the previous time I did it, the game was kinda bugged. And I got attacked by the boss and it making my cards vanish. So I came here and I used my cards and they disappear. So what I want to show you is how to do like an endless turn. I think this is going to be an endless turn with these creatures. And deck was not optimal, but it's good enough. So just so you know, the guy in the back, when he activates, deals 2 damage to all enemies and 1 damage to all of my other mislings. And every 5th activation, reducing the cost of a random card in hand. Every 10th card drawn, reduce cost of 1 card by 1. First card playing on him will be triggered twice. When this misling activates, he applies 3 shield to the front, okay? So every time I activate him, he will be damaging everyone. And I will be adding shield to the front. Now the front, every time, this one gets strength every time he gets damage. Sadly, I could not get a lot of blessings about strength, but I did gave him the one that keeps the strength. But with or knockout double strength, you get a bit of strength at the start. But this is the good part. When this misling is attacked, you will apply 1 vulnerable to the front enemy. Attacked means when it gets any kind of damage, even if it's blocked. So every time I activate the back, this one will get shield, will block the damage with the shield, and it will apply vulnerable to the front. I also duplicate that one. I also have one that heals the back every time it gets attacked. So every time the back activates, the front will get shield, it will apply vulnerable to the enemy, and will heal the one in the back. Now the one in the back, that's the one in the middle, it won't get shield, but it will be healed by the front every single time. And this one, every time it's hurt, I get 2 cards in hand that attack a random enemy with 50% strength. You got a lot. By the way, this guy got a lot of strength because I gave him this one that every 3rd knockout permanently increased power. I also gave him multi-strike. He cannot get strength, but he got a double multi-strike. Every 2nd activation of this mission, apply 1 strength to mission. That is not going to happen because it cannot really work on the strength. After this mission attacks, it applies 2 vulnerable. With his activation, he attacks also. Every 3rd time this mission is attacked, draw 1 card. Every 5th time this mission is hurt, doing 1 energy. And when this mission is hurt, draw 1 card. Hurt, they need to lose HP. This is the main part of the build. When this one is hurt, I draw cards. When this one is attacked, heal the back. Okay? Alright, so also I forgot to use this. That one increases max HP. It doesn't really matter now. Alright, so I think will I start with this? Should I start with this? I'm sorry, I was not ready for this yet. When this missing is hard, draw 1 card. Okay, now let's start with this. It's hard, draw 1 card. Alright. Now, or let's take the mission to attack twice. Hurt him with 2. Yeah, let's do this one. I will hurt him, so I will go to all of those cards. They are not vanishing, right? They are not exhausting this time. Okay, this time is good. Activate selected mission for hurt him for 1 damage for you again. Draw more cards. Now let's do this one. This one will be activated twice, okay? Activate discard entire hand, activate selected mission once for every discarded card, and we do it with the back. So, sadly, I wanted to get more stuff about every time he activates. So he hurts both. The front gets shield, he gets attacked, and he heals the middle. And the middle gets healed, and every time he gets damage, I draw cards and I also get this Blind Anger in my hand, over and over. By the way, in this game there is no, at least I don't know what's the limit of cards in hand you can have. Alright, now all the activations happened. This guy got 2622 damage, 98 vulnerable, and my hand is full of cards. let's start playing these ones. I could do something even better here, but I just want to get rid of the cards right now. There was something about every activation, I think, a reduced cost of cards in hand. I also wanted to do that, but I couldn't get it. Wait. Selecting a card is a pain, so let's keep doing this. I'm sad that they couldn't really build around the front one with more strength, but I mean, I did not really need it. But I spent all of my berries rerolling to get the one that every time it activates, it shields 3 to the front. I needed something like that to be able to keep hurting them without killing them. It's really hard to select a card. There. Middle. Please. By the way, and now, now I can do this one again. Oh my god. I can do this one again, and I will discard my entire hand. That will be all of these cards. I will say let's just do it. I can also do this one. Wait, let's play this one. This is the other card I got it upgraded without exhausting. Let's play a few more of these cards. I'm sorry. Let's just play them. There. This one I could play all of the blind daggers and then play this one, but it's 48 times already, so let's do it. And now it will the same happen. So I'll be right back. There is a lot to happen here yet, so I'll be right back. Alright, that part is finally over, and I have 13,000. So I just repeat doing the same thing over and over, and I will show you then the end. By the way, didn't think about this, but with this build I could have also gotten the card that I deal damage depending on how much shield I have, and just keep doing that until the front stacks in so much shield and I just attack using the shield. Like I mentioned, this is way would have been better applying now, just again applying activation to the back, but it's a pain to go through this hand, so that's the only reason why I'm not doing it. Overload 149 times. Now I can do this one, and I could also just discard my entire hand, that's all these cards, and go for that, but let's just go simple. And I'll see you again in 30 minutes or so. Okay, I'm back, and the game is kinda broken, so let's try to finish this fast. And that's how we're back to this. 200,000 damage and overload accuracy 124. So let's do that and see you later. Alright, so I had to stop doing my magic after a few hundreds, after 1,000 activations probably. I applied over 1,000 vulnerable. I generated a bit of strength from the front. As you can see, I've managed to... I honestly did over 3,000 blind angers, but the game started to break. A few bad things about the game. First, you cannot really skip the animations, and you cannot really speed it up more than what it already is here. So I just have to force the end of my turn. I could have, like you can see, I already hit over 1,000,000 damage. I have 189 energy. I could have kept doing with all of my other cards, but I have to finish my turn. I couldn't really play them all. It was already breaking the game, so I just leave it like that. Even if it wasn't breaking, I would have stopped already, because like I mentioned, you cannot really skip the animation. So every time you draw cards, you have to see all your draws. Even if you activate over 1,000 times, you have to go through the whole 1,000 activations. All of the debuffs, all of the cards you draw, all of buffs you trigger with your 1,000 activations, you have to go through all of them. So I don't know how there is some people that manage to do like 100 million damage. I know if they had a bot, or they just have the patience to go through all of this, or maybe they have a more efficient way to do it. For example, I could have gotten the double strength to keep a double strength here. I don't know if I could have done it with the drawing, but at least with this, I know this is not the best build I could have done. It could have been slightly better, but I don't know how to deal like 10 million damage in less than an hour, for example. Here I spent like 2 hours with activations. I left it run most of the time. I just do something, I leave it run and do something else. But this was the outcome. As you can see, it's already running a bit low in FPS because it cannot handle the amount of cards I generate. It was running at less than 1 FPS before. And I have to force it almost crashed the game. So I just rather leave it there. And there you have it, an easy way to get an insane amount of damage, but it's a bit tedious. Like I mentioned, you have a few people there with I think that's a billion damage. Like I mentioned, double shield could be but I don't know if you can do the card drawing and the energy generation with double shield or double strength, but maybe those were better ways to do it. I mean the game was breaking, so I have to stop it there. I will leave you with a short like a quick view of how my boss battle was here. As you can see, I can just destroy absolutely everything in a few seconds with this build, but it gets stuck in the thousands. Like I mentioned, I could just activate the back with the overload for over 2,000 times, but it just takes too long and the game is breaking. So you see, that's a way to deal just thousands or millions of damage in one turn if you are interested, and I wanted to share that with you. Let me know if you have any other ways to do this. This was the last thing I did. If you're watching this, I think I still haven't uploaded my other ones, but I'm already done with the game. I beat the game with every missling and every timer, so I just decided to do this before I started the game. So thank you for watching. You all have a good day or good night. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.